Hi guys, it's Lisa, and guess what? My braces came out! Yay! So today's video is something that I shot a couple months ago. I wanted it to follow up my Charsiu recipe, but unfortunately my laptop had died and I had to send it out to get it fixed. Now that I have the laptop back, and luckily all the information is still intact, all the data is still intact, I finished editing my video and now it's ready for you to watch. In today's video, I'm gonna share how I like to eat Charsiu as part of a multi-course meal. I'm gonna show you how I reheat Charsiu, also make some garlic oil noodles and some steamed Gailan with oyster sauce dressing. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe below. Enough of the chitter chatter, let's get to the recipe. So I like to start with getting my water up to a boil first. This takes a bit of time, so while that is coming to a boil, I'm going to prep my veggies. We're going to need some minced garlic for the noodles and Gailan. I'm just going to use this tiny food processor I found on Amazon. I love using this thing. It is so small and convenient. It definitely helps me save a lot of time during the weekdays. Next, I'm chopping up the green parts of the green onions for the noodles. I also have some dried shrimp which I rehydrated. I'm going to use this for the Gailan. It just adds so much flavor to the sauce. Let's make the garlic oil for the noodles. Pour the peanut oil or canola oil into a small pan and add 3/4 of the chopped garlic. Then turn the heat on to medium. We're adding the garlic while the oil is still cold because we want the flavors to infuse into the oil. It should take about 6 to 8 minutes for the garlic to start sizzling. At this point, we need to keep an eye on it so that it doesn't burn. As soon as the garlic starts to turn golden, we need to remove it from the heat and pour it into a heat-proof vessel. The garlic will still continue to cook and turn golden brown. For the noodles, I'm using the Charsiu stick-shaped noodles by the Mitsuho brand. I love these noodles because the oil coats it nicely and evenly. My water is boiling now, so I am going to drop the noodles in. While the noodles are cooking, I'm going to wash the Gailan and take the Charsiu out. I'm going to use a 2-tier steamer to reheat the Charsiu and cook the Gailan at the same time. If you have an air fryer, that's also great for reheating the Charsiu. So I'm gonna fill my pan with boiling hot water and place the bamboo steamers on top. I'm gonna steam them over medium heat for 6 to 8 minutes. The Gailan will probably be ready in 6 minutes and you can remove it once it turns bright green. So my noodles are ready and I'm gonna drain it and rinse it in cold water to cool it down. This also helps remove any excess starch on it. I'm gonna drop the noodles back into the same pot that I cooked in, and then I'm gonna add some of that garlic oil, making sure I get some of that crispy garlic in it. Add some salt, some light soy sauce, now toss to coat. Add in the green onions, toss to combine and set it aside. If your Gailan is already cooked at this time, make sure it's off the steamer so that it doesn't overcook. Now let's make the drizzling sauce for the Gailan. I'm going to use the same pot I made the garlic oil in. This is going to go by fast, so make sure you have all your ingredients ready. Add some oil over medium heat, and when it's hot, add the garlic and stir it around. Add in the dried shrimp and continue to stir. Remove it from the heat if it's getting too hot and things start to go brown. Add in oyster sauce and some soy sauce. Today, I'm using scallop flavored oyster sauce. It's a real flavor bomb, and you can also just use regular soy sauce if you don't have this. So let it come to a bubble and thicken up the sauce. Grind in some white pepper and then immediately drizzle it over your Gailan. Just slice up the Charsiu and everything is ready to serve. hope you guys have enjoyed this video. There's so many ways to enjoy Charsiu, and hopefully I can share those in due time. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!